Why, hello there. I heard you're the one with the delivery for some sweet treats. Have a look. What the hell? Why is there donuts with my cards? No.
Alright everybody, and here we are with our deck review thanks to our new camera and stand. Thanks to all the donations. No, I'm just joking, I don't take any donations. Before we start, I want to give a big shout out to our good friend Badger for providing me these sleeves. These sleeves have become really rare and expensive nowadays. Check them out on eBay, but thanks to that guy for getting me these sleeves. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have these. Thanks man, I really appreciate it. And one last thing before we start, one more shout out to our advertising team. That is Sir Lucky and to Mishi for a great job sharing us on Facebook, Instagram, and everywhere else. With that out of the way, let's get on to the review. First things first, let me start off with the 3 Madolche Baby Princess right here. And if you notice, my cards are in Italian. Actually, every single one of the Madolche cards in my deck are Italian. So they're actually Madolche, or whatever you want to call them. Don't expect me to read those names, so I'm just going to call them whatever I call them. But yeah, 3 of her, that is the heart and soul of the deck right there. You essentially have 9 copies of her, as you also run 3 Angeli, who will also pop herself to special summon the princess right here, the baby princess. Along with 3 Angeli, you got 3 Madolche Mageline to search her out. If you don't know her effect, is if you have no cards in the grave, you can special summon her from your hand, and once you do, you can special summon a Madolche monster from your hand or deck. But then that Madolche monster loses a level, so of course you always want to bring out your 1 copy of the big pudding cess right here, because you bring her out, she becomes a 4, and then you get into your combo plays. So these are the 2 key cards right here, but it's mostly her. You don't need her that much, I guess. You need her to start off, but you won't need her in the long run. If you're going second and you use one of those hand traps like I do, you could always bring out the owl right here. I run 3 copies. You just remove a monster from the grave and special summon a Madolche monster. You bring her out, and once again go off your combo, because she doesn't need to be special summoned from the hand to use her combo to special summon. All she needs to do is be special summoned in general. And of course, 2 Messengelatos, which I now need as super rares from OTS Pack 14. Thanks for that, guys. Now I gotta go searching for Italian cards again. My deck is influenced from other YouTubers and other lists out there, so shout out to all of them. And that's the reason why I use 3 of this orange right here. It's an amazing good combo, especially with the teachers. Just bounce it back to your hand, you Herald of Orange somebody twice in their turn, and they just want to stop playing. Trust me, it hurts. I've done it enough times to see people's reactions. Alongside that, I run 2 Ghost Ogres and 3 Ash. Moving on to the spells. I run 1 of the field spell, 1 ticket, and 3 Salon. I only run 2 of these because I can search them out very easily, especially with the Salon, and I feel this is a very important card, so running 3 is a must for me. I know some players only run 1, but I need 3. Comes in really useful, especially against, say, Shadal Winda, which only lets you special summon once. You can normal summon twice with this, so normal summon your 2 monsters, special summon the Queen, and just flip that Shadal back into the extra deck. I do run 3 Pot of Extravagance as well. It's a really good card. Sometimes you need those extra draws, even though you don't use that much hand in this deck. You can get up a decent amount of negates, kind of, but you can combo off really well and save a lot of cards in hand, so why not get some extra cards in there to find your extra combo pieces, right? And since we no longer have Called from the Grave, I do run 3 Dark Ruler No More. This card is just too good for me not to run in the main deck. It's too good to have in the side deck to me, in my opinion. Especially with all the Dragon Links and everybody else setting up heavy boards that are just monster negates and spell negates and everything. But it's just all monster effects. Why not just drop this? And then I don't really care if I don't do damage that turn, as long as I get rid of their field, because I could just flip them back with the Queen or just run over them, because these monsters do get pretty damn beefy. And for the traps, I do run that Trap Tricks, so I do play the Gravedigger's Trap Hole to set her up, and then just go off without worrying about any Nibiru or anything. I do run 2 of the Trap. I know some people only run 1, but I like 2. I like seeing it in my hand sometimes. Sometimes it can come in really clutch. I've even used the effect to add a material back to one of my Xyz monsters, so I personally like 2. 3's too many, 1 is okay, but not enough for me. I like 2. Final hand traps, 3 Infinite Impermanence. This card is just way too good not to have. It's like a staple for every deck right now. Moving on to the extra deck, I run 2 of the Queen. I only run 2, and that's been more than enough for me. This deck is pretty much just run the Madolche monsters and whatever else you want, so you could swap out things if you don't like it, or just find a better option, or if you want more of a budget option. Trust me, you just want the Madolche monsters and then you could run anything else. 3 chocolate a la mode because it's a must. Same thing with the 3 of the teacher. These are your 2 combo pieces right here as well. You pretty much turn 1, go into the teacher, use her effect, go into the chocolate mode, and then go off from there. If you guys want to see some kind of combo video, I'll be more than glad to post that up. Just let me know in the comments below. I do run 1 trap tricks, like I said before, just for the trap hole. I run 1 number 41. I've used it only like once, but that one time it was really good, so why not just keep it in there? For the Dogmatica matchup, I do main the Cyber Dragon Nova, just so you can get removed by that Dogmatica's effect and special summon your invoked monster here. Even if they negate it by discarding a card with their own invoke or something, at least you make them waste some type of resource, so might as well. Like I said, there's lots of space in this extra deck to just run whatever you want. That's in the end, I just run 1 Madolche Link, 1 Unicorn, and 1 Access Code Talker just in case of anything, but I haven't even used it, to be honest, so I don't think I've ever brought it out once. I barely even brought her out. And I know she's good to protect your spells and traps, and she can protect herself, but she's just not something I go into often. Moving on to side deck. Since we haven't had any actual tournaments, even though we are going to have an actual tournament here, the Stackz Gaming Championship, posted up right there. Quick plug, sorry about that. We haven't had actual tournaments, but I do have a side deck. It's just whatever I think fits best right now. Obviously, when we have actual tournaments again, I will change it up, but this is what I have so far. Got 3 Phantasm right here, 2 Gam Seals for the Dragoon to get rid of that Dark Magician Dragoon, whatever you want to call it, 1 Dino Whistler. I do run the Artifact package, so I do run 2 Lancia, 2 Sight, and 3 of the Trap. I used to run 2 Cosmic Cyclone, but since, you know, Harpy's Feather Duster came back, I just run 1 Cyclone and 1 Feather Duster. Alright guys, that'll do it for this video. If you want to see any other decks, let us know down below and we'll do our best to bring that to you. Want to see any other kind of videos, let us know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, dislike the video if you like. As long as we get a reaction, we are happy. Remember, it is all in good fun. We also do have a Facebook and an Instagram. If you want to not miss a single thing, go ahead and follow us there and give us a like. Remember guys, we will be having our tournament soon. It's going to be a blast, I promise you that. So please stay tuned. I'll see you guys next time on Stackz Gaming.